let's go on an adventure. Bop, bop, shoot, bop, bop, bop. Yeah, let's go on it together. I did it, let's go on an adventure. Bop, bop, shoot, bop, bop, bop. Yeah, let's go on it forever. If you're feeling blue, nothing left to do, my love. And if you're feeling bored, I know you know the cure. You know the cure. Let's go on an adventure. Bop, bop, shoot, bop, bop, bop. Yeah, let's go on it forever. I did it, let's go on an adventure. Bop, bop, shoot, bop, bop, bop. Yeah, let's go on it together. I did it, let's go on an adventure.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Musical Chairs of Massachusetts, where we feature and spotlight local musicians from all over New England of all different genres. And I have my co-host here, Chris. Can you not?
Sorry.
Can you stop?
I can. Yeah. Guys, hi. What's going on here? Nobody really knows. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, we have a really good show for you. Really good show. Yeah, we have a fun show for you. I just can not believe that we got these guys to come in and set up. We always have an appreciation for bands because, boy, do they have a lot of gear, and it is a job and a half.
It's a production for sure.
It's a production, right?
Yeah.
And but these guys were incredible. We're still hitting first for this show, and we've had regular drums, we've had cajones. We've had
we have our little
virtual drums.
Yeah, we had electronic drums. We have the that meditation drum thing.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we have another studio first of a Caribbean steel drum. We also have another studio first.
Oh yeah.
We've never matched before.
Oh, that is true. This okay. Well, let me get the chips off of my. I'm a chip off of the old block. Yeah. Like it's canned. You're just drinking canned, like cans.
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's my Macho Man. Snap into a Slim Jim. But yeah. So right,
yeah.
Guys. So this is the part of the show that I really enjoy so much because. We don't just pick and pluck musicians that have huge followings or are out there in the socials or have like records. We realize that music is just a craft, a creative craft that deserves to have a spotlight shined on it, no matter who you are, where you are in your musical journey. And this is one of those special episodes where we have come across a band that is doing their own thing, living their they're going on their own journey where they don't have any of their music out there in the digital world. Instead, what they're doing is they're going out there playing, performing shows,
all word of mouth,
right?
Yeah.
And they're getting gigs from them not necessarily going out and scouting. They're getting calls. People are finding out about them. Like, hey, would you do this? Would you do that?
A lot of private gigs.
A lot of
town, different town events.
Yeah. And what's great is that about our platform is that, we can bring us these musicians and bands from all over and who might not have a following. People might be like, I've never heard of these guys. Like, why would I be interested? And then they see them perform on our show and they're like, oh my God, these guys are great. They're incredible. And so that's our mission with this show is, put a spotlight on our local music community.
Give them more exposure.
Maybe get them to drop trow and show off their cans. Get it?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Please don't.
Well, let's see, that would be bad. But I'm trying to segue into the band name.
That you can do.
Okay. All right. I see what you did there. In all seriousness, though, guys, it's really, really special that we get to do this. And this episode is no different. Like, can you? Oh, jeez. Now I'm doing it. Now I'm not trying to do it. It's just happening now. But can you believe all the fun moments we had today?
Oh my God, there were so many fun moments, a lot of laughs. It was such a good time.
It really was.
Yeah. This is a great group. They're so tight knit and they're awesome. They just work and play so well together.
I mean, and they really had a can-do attitude. Guys, you are gonna be sit down. Okay, first off, sit down, and then make sure you're in an area where you can get back up and dance around because that's what you want to do. But you definitely want to listen in on to this one. We had a great time. Just a great group of guys and gals, and yeah. So buckle up, fasten your seatbelts because we're gonna go on a ride in a can.
What? What?
Sorry, that one didn't work.
What?
I just can't. I cannot.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So, Nikki, why don't you go ahead and introduce our next guest?
I sure can. Today we are joined by the Can Collectors. Carolyn leads with her soulful vocals, guitar skills, and yes, a kazoo. Julie brings the island vibes with her steel drum, percussion, and harmonies, and she rocks a kazoo too. Tim keeps the rhythm tight on drums while Stevie lays down the groove on bass. Carolyn and Julie first teamed up in 2016, blending their love for music into something special, with Tim joining in 2021 and Stevie in 2022. They've become a powerhouse quartet. From the soulful stylings of Etta James to the grungy edge of Nirvana, the Can Collectors thrive on variety. They even love taking on-the-spot requests, keeping every show fresh and exciting for all ages. Welcome to the studio, Can Collectors.
Woo!
Thank
Hey,
you.
guys.
Hey.
Yeah.
Howdy. Great intro, thank you.
Yeah. And
You're hired.
Hey, you're hired. Yeah, thank you guys for coming into the studio today. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the effort that went in to set up all the equipment. This poor man over here has had to ninja himself out of that space a few times already. But let's go.
Hold on. Let me focus in on Tim for a minute here.
Yeah.
He's got quite the little setup going here.
I do like.
In
Yeah,
the background.
yeah. Yeah, we got you in the tropics. Yeah, loving the set, the kit. I know it's just a partial setup that you have rocking over there, so we appreciate you doing that. We need a bigger space.
I have Heather like literally right on your shoulder.
Oh yeah, that's okay. So then behind me, is our new crew member, Heather. Heather, why don't you go ahead and say or wave hi at the audience? Hi. Hello. We'll eventually get her mic'd up.
Yeah.
So Heather is helping us out with our production, and this production is growing because you guys have made it a success, and we're so thankful for that. But so right now, let's go ahead and go around the room and get some introductions. Let's start off with Julie.
I'm Julie Johnson, and I play the steel drum.
Awesome.
I'm Carolyn Britt. I sing and play the guitar.
Carolyn, nice to meet you.
I am Stevie G. I jam the bass.
Stevie G, love you, brother.
And
And
I'm Tim, playing the drums over here. How are you?
Tim, banging on the drums. That's awesome. Well,
Timmy.
Timmy.
And the Lords of the Underworld. Right?
Yeah, yes. Yeah. Guys, again, thank you for coming out here. Really, really appreciate you. And, I have heard and seen you guys out there playing at the local gigs. And I got to say, what a unique band that you guys are. The fact that you guys got some steel drums, you got a little bit of an island vibe going on here. And you got these terrific logo shirt. These shirts are awesome. Yeah. So guys, why don't you go ahead and tell me how did this all become a thing? How did you guys start up?
Well, me and Carolyn met at an open mic, and I play guitar too. So I started playing guitar, and we hung out for a little bit. And it was February. I ended up getting the flu, and I was very, very sick for like a good week. And I sat up one day, and my fever was broke, and the first thing I said was, "I need a steel drum." And I don't know why. I don't know if I was dreaming
Was it a
about
fever dream?
It was literally a fever dream.
Wow.
And I got a small one because it was affordable to me at the time.
Yeah.
And I played on that for about 2 weeks, and I said, "Nope, I need a big one." So I have all the notes, and yeah, we've been playing ever since.
That's awesome.
So you're self-taught on the steel drum?
Yes.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
That's
Yep.
incredible.
Yeah, I play by ear. We all do, really.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing because I have a hard time wrapping my head around that one, just because I learned on the piano, so I'm like, I know where my C and my D and E and all that is on the piano, but there's no keys on a steel guitar, but I guess there are.
Steel drum?
Steel drum.
I'm still yeah, sorry.
This is technically my second one. My first big one was like a homemade one, and somebody had written all the notes on it because it's the full,
convenient.
spectrum of notes. And so I just memorized like where all the notes are.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I've always been amazed with people who are able to pick up an instrument and just figure it out, right? And that's what it's about. A lot of people, when they start off, you don't know what key is going to, this is going to sound like, or what string, what the string's going to sound like. But, you just keep practicing at it, and eventually you get good.
You don't get suckier.
Yeah, right, exactly. And if you do, well, maybe, no.
It's time to rethink that instrument choice.
Yeah, right,
And,
right.
Well, I guess if you don't have rhythm, you can learn other things, but rhythm's hard to teach somebody.
You
Either
can't,
have it or you
yeah,
don't.
yeah.
And there's
so-
only 8 notes, so
But
some flats and sharps in there.
if you don't have rhythm, you can still be a backup dancer.
You should have having boss tones.
Right?
I toured with them dancing.
Don't move too much.
Hey, there you go. Yeah,
Love
right.
the Boston.
I do too. Well, that's awesome. So, and so you guys have been doing this for a while now.
Yep. Yesterday actually was mine and Carolyn's 8th anniversary.
Oh,
that's exciting.
That's awesome.
Yep.
And that's
Nice.
band years. That's like equivalent to dog years.
Yeah, yeah, right. Seriously. Wow.
Yep.
Nikki, you want to field the next question?
Yeah. So how did you guys come up with your name?
Oh, that's a fun story.
Everybody always thinks it's because of that.
And it's not.
Oh, yeah, right.
Share with you the real.
Carolyn and I, and sometimes Tim, swim across Lake Mattawa. We swim from the beach all the way across to the cove on the other side, and then we walk back to our car. And we were swimming across one time, and I begged her. I'm like, "Come on, please form a band with me. Please start a band with me. I promise I'll show up to every practice."
Oh,
And she's like, "Okay, we got to come up with a name." So we were trying to think of something, and we looked, and there was a man that rode up on a moped where we left our towels and stuff for when we get out of the water.
We had already been burgled.
Yes.
yeah.
We had already been, someone took our shoes and our towels
Oh my God.
prior.
Oh, no.
So Carolyn got panicky and started swimming really fast. And I'm like, "Carolyn, Wish you never would have gotten there to begin
I was
with.
in the middle of the lake.
I'm like, Carolyn, it's okay. It just looks like a can collector. She goes, well, what is there, a can collector association? And I'm like, there is now.
That's
Yeah.
how we got our name.
So we started
That's
off the
awesome.
Can Collector Association. Now we're just the Can Collectors.
That
I
is
like
great.
it.
That
It's
is
great because like you guys are realizing the double entendres with it.
Yeah.
It's just we've had somebody ask us to price
Oh, yes.
can,
Antique
like
cans.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's awesome.
we had a website for a little. We'll get it back up again, but
Yeah,
we didn't
yeah.
have to fight for a domain name.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just every single little piece of that name has worked out so great.
Well, I mean,
It's fate.
Here,
It's Cantastic.
you know,
Exactly.
here at Musical Chairs of Massachusetts, we can do.
Right.
That's
on.
right.
Well, thank you. I'm here all day, folks. And so then you guys kind of like added on, right? You guys kind of.
So we started doing. We started playing around with Facebook actually and doing little snippets.
Yeah, yeah.
And as she had got the steel drum, like I'm listening to music,
Right.
and I realized like, hey, with chords, that sounds like a piano, dead on.
Yep.
So then I started listening. I don't even listen to music the same now. I always am like the steel drum to play
yeah.
this, you know. So we started doing that, and then we started taking requests. We put it on our Facebook page, and
Okay.
we called it 2 Hour Tuesday Tunage. So if you go on our Facebook, you'll see like over hundreds of videos
Yeah.
from can fans.
Those are songs that we learned in 2 hours and recorded twice. And
Yeah,
picked
we
the
took
best
2
one.
hours
Wow.
and just here's your song, and because it's full of mistakes and us being
Us.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean us.
Right.
People found it charming, and that's where really I was like, oh, people are actually like wanting us for gigs. I've been in many other bands before this one.
Yep.
So I know people call to get gigs and this and that. Too lazy. We all have jobs. I'm like, let's just see what falls in our laps.
Yeah.
And we play over 35, 40 gigs in a year, all just word of mouth.
That's awesome.
It's grown.
That
So
is
we
great.
had to add bass and drums. People
Yeah.
started saying, man, if you guys added a bass and drums, and we did.
Yeah, and you got yourself an awesome bass player.
Yes, we did.
It took a while. We went through a couple.
Yeah.
Why, thank you, sir.
I mean, not only is his instrument a bass, but so is that voice over there. That's a smooth voice, my friend.
Yeah, I have fun with the microphone.
Yeah. It's awesome.
I'll get you, my pretty.
And your little dog too. And then
no and then.
and then we have Mike, or
That's Tim.
That's
Tim,
Tim.
not Mike. Sorry.
Did you call him Mike?
You know what? I was
That's
thinking.
your name from now
Tim
on.
has a mic.
That's it. That's his
Mike.
name, Mike.
I was thinking the microphone.
Right? Yeah.
My brain's like, we're going this way. No, wait a minute. No, Tim. And yeah, why don't you tell us a little bit about that? How did you guys?
So basically, Tim and I were engaged for 20 years. And I
You can tell they're fingers.
I know, right?
I can't even, Carolyn.
Yeah, it's been 20 years. Carol and I met, actually. She was playing bass in my band when we first met.
Oh,
over 20 years ago now. And
yeah.
right, so they were looking for a drummer, and I tried it out. It was around 2020, 2021. They were looking for a drummer, and
Yeah.
I just learned some of the songs on the set list, and they accepted what I was doing. Yeah,
And now you're fully invested.
right.
is the
yeah,
can.
yeah. It's been 5 years now, almost. Right.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome. That's awesome.
People, our fans have watched you get better and better.
Yeah.
They've talked about it, because he literally was just thrust on them.
He didn't play drums before us. Carolyn said, you're playing
Really?
drums, and
Straight
sat him
up.
down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
that
That's incredible.
never really went.
Yeah.
It's been some fun fights to watch.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean I ain't playing it right?
Oh man, that's so cool though.
And you're self-taught also, like
Right.
Yes,
yeah.
he is.
looking at YouTube videos and things like that and figuring
yeah,
out.
whatever I can do to claw my way.
He
into
actually
the,
plays guitar.
the song,
One of the
yeah.
songs that we're gonna play, he wrote the bass line for.
Right.
So we both play a myriad of instruments and sing and write.
Oh,
So-
wow.
That's awesome.
That is so cool.
Yeah,
So an
we wrote-
easy
we wrote a
transition.
couple songs together. Yeah.
Well,
for him.
well, speaking of transitions, I think this would be a good opportunity to
Yeah, let's hear one of those songs.
let's hear one of those songs.
You
Might as
want to
well
do the
play
one
that.
that we just talked
Yeah,
about?
we might as well since
Yeah.
you brought it up.
Yeah.
All right, sure. All right.
All right, I gotta stand.
I guess that makes sense.
Segway.
Okay. Which one were we just talking about? I don't.
The one you wrote the bass line for? All right, this song's called Happy Hour.
Happy hour.
Let me know when you're ready, Cans.
I'm ready.
You ready?
No.
Are you
Oh, wait, I'm not ready.
Oh,
am I
put
doing?
that thing on your foot. I can't hear you. Oh.
Okay, I can hear you now.
I can hear you now.
Good.
You guys ready?
Ready? He got the feathers of angels tucked in his shoes. He gets by on other girls' blues. But all the freaks are dancing in the corner in there, dancing for you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. She got the voodoo dolls tucked in her pockets. She got a collection of hair in heart-shaped lockets. But all the freaks are dancing in the corner and there's nothing anybody can do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Whiskey sour, happy hour. What you gonna do? Dumb and leering, people clearing, gonna make a fool out of you. But all the freaks are nothing anybody can do. All the freaks are dancing in the corner and they're dancing for you. I said now, all the freaks are dancing in the corner and they're dancing for you. Woo, woo,
Oh my god. That was incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's so good. Oh my god. Love the steel drums. Loved everything. You guys, it was a nice low key vibe.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Nick, Carol, and Tim wrote that one.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We figured,
Awesome.
you know that song, Closing Time. I can't tell you how many bars play that. Like, we're hoping that's our closing time.
Gotcha.
Yeah, right. So, what's fun is that, we haven't had too much practice with live band sound in the studio. I think we've had 2 or 3.
Yeah, not
And-
many.
And what I'm rewriting right now, I'm like, I love this board. We got, as many of you know, Ben Cody Band blew out our old mixer. Thank you guys.
I have the camera right now on the big overall, so everyone can see that board.
Yeah. So and it's been a great board. I highly recommend anybody out there that is learning audio engineering. Start off on analog board.
Zoomed in on the board.
Yeah, because that way you're going to understand your levels, what they're all doing, and how to mix them properly. But I'm really missing a digital board where I could just all right, this key is for the music, and all the sliders electronically move on their own.
But if you're gonna learn it, you gotta learn it right. You got to start in the analog world.
Yeah.
Before you.
I wish I knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my son just sold his.
Oh, did he really?
Like last week, he had the exact what you're talking about. It was sitting in my studio for 2 years.
Oh,
he finally
no.
sold it last week.
Oh
No, but you need to know the method behind the madness and
Yes.
the workings of the
Absolutely.
analog before you so you can troubleshoot a digital.
And you could start dressing like a hipster,
I
to
can
make
tell
it
you by
work.
experience
Yeah.
that this digital board was like going to a college education to learn it.
Oh, sure.
The book was almost 4
yeah.
inches thick.
Yeah. Well, so what I'm saying is, my levels are different for the interview process,
Right.
versus the music process.
Sure.
And instead of having to remember where I left them and adjust them, I just hit a pre-save button and they
Yeah.
automatically move, and I can just snap into interview mode versus music mode real quick. We have that at a church I'm at. We have the Behringer X32, and it's just that thing is
Fancy.
Oh, it's so fancy. But anyways,
I don't know. Call me old school, but I want to know the method behind the madness and know the ins and outs of analog before.
oh no. Well, so
Go
that's
to the digital.
like I said, that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
in general, though.
pre-saving sets. Guys, okay, enough education. So now you guys perform out here in Northern Worcester County. Do you guys go in New Hampshire? Where's your sphere of music?
We've performed in Swansea, and we've performed in Gardner, and we've gone all the way to Rhode Island.
Really?
To play at a bowling alley. That was fantastic.
Ooh.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Nice.
We're playing the Deja Brew almost
Yeah,
every
we-
weekend for one
Yeah, we
year.
played up.
Yeah, we
played
like
up in
Wendell.
Wendell. We play everywhere, really.
That was great. I like Wendell up there. Yeah.
For some reason, last year was the year of memoriams.
Oh.
Yeah, we did a lot of
found
celebration of
ourselves
lives.
At a lot of celebration of
Yeah.
lives.
Oh, wow.
Which is something that I didn't know people were doing.
But
Well,
it's,
like
it's a
you-
real honor to do that.
Oh,
It is.
absolutely.
And the whole thing is kind of bittersweet when you do it too.
Yeah.
You know, like you enjoy being there, but the premise of why you're there is like sad. So it's kind
Right.
of kind of like a rainy, sunny day all at once.
Well,
That's a great way of putting it.
but I mean, what better way to celebrate a life when you kick the can? Have the can. Yeah.
We heard,
That took a turn.
we heard your relative kick the can. Would you like us to perform for you?
Right.
Maybe that's why we're getting the kids. No, I'm just kidding.
I could
So we
resist.
played, in answering your question, we kind of roundabout. We played
Yeah.
pretty much where people ask us to. The furthest was Rhode Island. And when we got requests, we were getting them from. We almost started a map because we were like
Yeah.
we're like, we can get one of every state.
Yeah.
Right,
But we
right.
had like quite a bit.
Quite a few states where
Yeah.
people from different states requested us. That was when we were doing our 2-hour Tuesday.
Online.
Yeah.
But to actually physically get places, we pretty much play. Like Orange has now called us their town band.
Oh,
cool.
nice. That's awesome.
We have a gig every. So that's the thing is we get these gigs and they turn into residencies.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah, like the
we
What we
yeah,
did last
we
night.
did last night.
Yeah.
We play at a group home in Orange once a month for
Yes.
the residents there.
Yes.
Very
We go in their living room full band, just
Yeah.
like
Yep.
this, and it's not even this big.
Yeah.
so
And we-
Oh, and you want to talk about hot? You think it's hot in here? Oh,
Oh my God.
but that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and then doing that, they hired us to play in Templeton because they have
Okay.
like a big party. So we played for all of their friends, and
Yeah.
yeah, it's so strange.
We played at the VA in Northampton
We have one there every
several
year.
times. Yeah.
Okay.
The
okay.
Guitar League has us every year. That's a great little thing that they do
Yeah.
at Devon's. They have a lot of the people that have done this
Yeah.
play there.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's kind of like a little network, and we usually end up getting the same gig the next year. So
That's awesome.
inadvertently, we have like at least 5 or 6 gigs that we know is going to happen every year.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's really been a lot of fun to meet a lot of the different fans and go to some of the different places. We were playing that berry farm where they made their own brews there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty fun.
And
gig,
people's
too.
parties. We're treated like
Royalty.
we're like
Oh,
extended.
yeah.
I've had a lot of great potato salads.
Oh, that's my
Like-
favorite.
Yes.
That's my favorite. Not to brag, but I make a really good loaded potato salad.
Prove it.
Yeah, right.
where is it?
If there's
Right.
not bacon in it, you're a dang liar.
Yeah. So there is. So
Okay.
there's like chive, cheddar cheese, and bacon, and red skin potatoes and egg, and it's heavenly.
Yeah, bacon is like.
It's the best.
I make a baked potato salad.
Do you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh, nice. This is coming in.
Wait, is there lettuce in this?
No.
Okay, phew. I was like, I don't know if I like that.
You
with
put
lettuce.
lettuce in
Like
baked
potato
potato? That's kind of
salad.
weird.
You said salad.
Salad,
though, man.
yeah.
I
How's
think
it
it was
sound?
like
Potato salad.
Well,
Yeah,
wait,
potato
not
salad.
potato
Oh,
salad.
never mind.
Hey,
Macaroni
nothing,
salad.
you can put lettuce in anything. It don't taste
Please
like
don't
anything.
cut this
That's
out.
true.
No, cut that
No,
out.
do not cut this out.
Whoops. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right.
Take this Ben Cody band.
Oh my god. No.
Trying to help you get your digital one back.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll eventually upgrade.
Yeah.
No, that's great though. I mean, I could totally see your band doing so well at like the summer barbecues.
Oh, yeah.
So then
yeah.
that leads me to my next question. If you've been to like a lot of like family parties and different types, all sorts of gigs, what is one of the craziest things you have ever
Ooh.
encountered at, I don't know, one of these family parties or wherever you were at?
Goodness.
There's gonna be something that
Uh,
sticks out that you're like, this is unhinged or this is absolutely
You guys want
hysterical.
to talk about the can fan named Vic? We do a lot of family-friendly events.
The cans.
Yeah.
And we love everybody.
We were playing at the farmer's market one time.
And we
Right.
befriended somebody who we didn't really know was as mentally ill as he was.
Oh.
And like he started bringing us cool cans.
Oh.
Like antique cans. Like ones that you don't see. And I was like, this is awesome. People are bringing us cans, you know. And then he brought us buttons randomly and he started throwing them around at the airport.
Oh yeah, the airport.
He
He,
started-
attacked me.
He started bringing all these things and setting up art displays with all these
he did like art
wild, you know,
displays.
Ooh, wow.
garbage dump finds, you know, and setting them up in front of us and
It's artistic.
yeah.
Okay.
He's like, these guys like my junk.
Yeah, pretty
So wait a
much.
minute. So
Wow.
Not for nothing though, okay, but this guy now has been kind of rehabbed. He's starting to take, he's starting to take the right meds and he's not drinking.
Oh,
anymore.
yeah.
good
Yeah,
So
for
now
him.
he's driving a car and all the stuff is out of his yard. And
I
he's
love
doing
the
really
guy.
good. I love the guy too. He's a
But
great
we had
guy.
that was kind of crazy because we were at the Harry Potter Fest, which is full of kids.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
Is that the one in Keene?
No, they have one in Orange.
Oh, very
Yeah,
cool.
they
You're
kind
a
of little
wizard,
airport
Harry.
into like very cool.
I think
That's
he cracked
awesome.
open a cold one and just chugged it right.
And we were like, hey man, you
this
can't
guy's-
do that.
This
Like
guy's
that's.
fun. I thought he was a fun guy.
And then he kind of started using the f bombs and getting upset about it.
We're a very family friendly
Yeah.
band.
Oh, of course.
We'll
of course.
cater to all ages.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really cool.
we've played for children all the way to almost dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
And then
the
there's-
dead.
Oh,
With the Grateful Dead.
and the dead.
And
right?
We played a
from
gig
birth
for,
up to, you know.
Yeah, to the
hereafter.
celebration of their life. Yeah.
We played a gig for a 90-year-old lady's birthday party, and they wanted us to learn Through the Years by Kenny Rogers while they were playing their slideshow.
Of photos.
Okay.
Of 90 years of photos.
90
mind you.
years of photos.
I didn't know
Guess how many times we played that song?
Oh my God.
So
3
there's always
times.
stuff like that, little things that were just like
After we were behind a curtain, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
After the third time, I kind of like poked my head out and I'm like, "Hey, Dee," and she goes,
We're only on
90
six-
years is a long time. There's a lot of pictures. I'm like, it's been 15 minutes.
Can we just put this on loop?
What
Yeah.
year are we in now?
Yeah,
funny.
a 3-minute song turned into 22.
Wow.
What do
Wow.
you think's one of the craziest gigs that?
That's when you
Anything
got to
else?
turn it into like a Dave Matthews Band concert where everybody gets
Gets a
their own
solo.
5 minutes solo.
Yeah, right.
One of the funniest things I remember is when we went to that barbecue gig and somebody made clam chowder, and we didn't realize the clam chowder wasn't
Funny
any
for
good.
you.
Oh.
All right, you can tell that story.
I was eating it. I'm like, there's something wrong with this.
Try
As I'm
this
eating
soup
it, and I
out.
kept eating it, trying to
What's
figure
wrong
out what
with
was
it?
wrong with it.
Oh,
And the
that's
guy's
hilarious.
wife is like, I told him not to serve it. It was bad.
It was a seafood
Wasn't that-
chowder.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't mess around
We
with
got lobster
seafood.
that
Yeah,
day.
well, I did.
And then I'm taking bites going, you're right, it does taste
Yeah,
weird,
this is
like an
strange.
idiot.
We also had a gig where they literally built a stage for us to play on.
Oh,
That was
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We,
Oh, yeah,
people
on the
that have
hill.
us are very accommodating.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, we've had some really
Actually,
great gigs. We've
we're
never
going
had.
back to that.
We don't really ever play in bars, so we've never really
Yeah.
gotten the
I love a good
intoxicated
barbecue
crazies.
gig.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
barbecue
God,
gigs
yeah.
are the best. For
We like
sure.
food.
Hey,
Yeah, we are
Christopher,
very food motivated, like
Can we
dogs.
have like a pig roast at your house sometime? and have them
Yes.
come?
So,
We like food.
I'll bring in the coffee.
I'll tell you right now. I got my hands on a, not to brag, but I'm bragging. I got my hands on a $600 Weber smoker for $25 on the Facebook Marketplace.
Cut it out.
Yeah.
I mean, you could put your money where your mouth is and just make that potato salad in that smoker.
Oh, so one of the things I loved learning how to do was a brisket, a smoked
Oh, who
brisket.
doesn't love a brisket?
I went on to master class and I learned the proper way of trimming it, prepping it, smoking it, rolling it up into a. Sorry, that's the wrong kind of brisket.
Wow.
Well, we'll come for that too.
yeah, right. But
Roll it
no,
up, smoke it up.
but yeah, no, the first 2 times I did it were like, mwah. So
Great.
good.
Now I have to have brisket for dinner.
Right, I know.
But we're going to Dugays. Anytime we go to Gardner, we go to Dugays. Plug to
Dugay.
Dugays because they rock.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken. They okay. Dugay sponsor us.
Yes, please.
If you're looking for crispy chicken, and of course now they have like I don't know if you've been to KFC recently, but they don't have their JoJo's anymore.
No, they stopped that a long time ago.
They shut those down. You know where you can get JoJo's?
Dugays.
Yes. So if you miss those, go to Dugays. And they've expanded their menu too now. You can get like crab rangoons over there.
Yeah.
And they're good.
They are pretty good.
Oh, I've never tried those.
Yeah.
I always go for the scallops and the chicken.
Oh, that's a good choice.
Yes.
Very tender, moist chicken.
So guys, it's very moist. Moist.
It's moister than an oyster.
Moister than an oyster. So in Gardner, if you are in Chair City, Gardner, Massachusetts, Central Mass, stop over to Dugays, where you will find the crispiest of chickens.
Sponsor us.
Sponsor us. All right, guys. Well, why don't we?
That was up PSA.
Yeah. I know. And now you owe us.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know. Chicken. And we'll be right back after these brief messages.
In 2025, be on the lookout for Derek D. Acoustics' upcoming album, Ashes to Acoustics, The Sonic Revival. Throughout the year, Derek will be releasing several singles, leading up to the full album release, which will include a few extra tunes just for you. Ashes to Acoustics features live acoustic covers performed at open mics at the Otter River Pub, recorded by Soundbites events and open mics. You'll find them on all streaming platforms, so make sure you follow Derek at Derek D. Acoustic to stay updated on these releases. Enjoy Ashes to Acoustics, the Sonic Revival in 2025 and beyond.
And now back to our show. Why don't we get into another song here?
Blue?
Okay.
We're gonna do a cover of a cover of a cover.
Of a cover. Well, it
They've
sounds
got us covered.
It sounds like you guys got it covered. All right.
We're gonna do the condensed can version.
All
right.
Let me peel myself off this chair. I was comfortable.
Right? They are cozy.
They really are.
Here are the musical chairs.
You're like nestled in the corner there.
I know.
Yeah. I'm ready to fall asleep.
I know, right?
We could play musical chairs.
That would actually be dangerous playing musical chairs,
With
I
these
think.
rollerblade chairs, you're not kidding.
Oh my God.
Everyone would be falling on
It'd
their
be like
asses.
Bumper chairs.
You ready, Cans?
Sure.
All right.
Sell the kids for food. Where the changes moves. Spring is here again. Reproductive glands. He's the one who likes all our pretty songs, and he likes to sing along, and he likes to shoot his gun, but he don't know what it means. Don't know what it means to love someone. Can have some more. Nature is awesome.
is on the fruit. Tender raging bloom. He's the one who likes all our pretty songs, and he likes to sing along, and he likes to shoot his gun, but he don't know what it means. Don't know what it means to love someone.
I was like, I know this song.
I don't think I want to hear the song without a steel drum now.
Right? Serious.
She says that all the time.
So that was
Yeah.
that was a Nirvana covered
Yeah.
by Sturgill Simpson, covered by the King Collectors.
Yeah.
Rewritten.
Yeah, I love that. I love it. See, and that's why I love you guys so much, because it's like you are one of those. There's a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna downplay people who play covers, because the fact that you're going up there, you're playing, it's awesome. But I have a special place in my heart for those that do play covers, that make it their own, and that's exactly what you guys are doing.
We have that special plate in your heart.
Thank
you. Thank you very much.
There's not much room in there. Actually, there's a lot of room there.
Did your Grinch heart grow a little
It-
this afternoon?
It's so different.
By two sizes, I hope.
By two sizes.
Wait, I have to do something.
Yeah.
Have you gone to vacation in the Caribbean?
Well, I've been to Puerto Rico. That's kind of close by.
Did they have steel drums there?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I have this theory, because, like I've said, I've been in a lot of bands, and I'm like, why? Like, the reception that we get from this band, I know it's from the steel drum, but I'm
Right.
like, why? And
You
I
know-
think that we're inadvertently transporting certain people who went on vacation
Back to
back to their
yeah.
mentally. I don't know.
Yeah, I
People
hear that
back
a
on
lot.
island time.
It's like it
100%.
takes me away, no
does,
matter what
it
I'm
does.
playing on. It
Yeah.
just the tone of it.
Yeah, like it just like brings them back there mentally. Like, I'm on vacation. I don't know what it is. But
It's real hard to be like angry listening to a steel drum.
right?
Well,
Maybe
so
that's
yeah.
what it is.
That's what it is.
We'll
So
have to try a Rage Against the Machine cover.
Oh my
and see if it-
Please.
yes.
All right.
Yeah.
You still do
Stay-
those.
We'll
those-
have to try one, and we'll put it
Yeah.
on our website for you guys, and we'll let you know.
Oh my
You guys
God.
are still doing the Facebook, the 2 hour things,
We
right?
don't. No,
We
we
stopped
don't.
it
because we became a full band and started playing
Yeah.
out so much.
Yeah,
we need
that
the
makes
practice.
sense.
Plus,
and we do
all
have
four of
kids.
us, yeah, and we all work full-time jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
And
makes sense.
yeah, so
So the time, but I do think about it a lot. We could probably do like one every 2 months or something.
yeah, we'll
we
throw
still
a video
have
up
like
on there once.
Maybe
30
one a month.
songs that we
You know-
haven't done
yeah.
from requests before.
I don't know why, but like killing in the name of. with
That's
this deal.
exactly what I would try
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're talking my language.
Oh, I love
What,
it.
and then include like a kazoo, like the do 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 with like the kazoo.
Burner, burner.
Oh, yeah. That's a great idea.
Tom Morello solo.
Yeah.
I love Tom Morello.
On the kazoo.
Hey, that was pretty good.
Or like, it's like that.
That's good. Don't get too good at that now. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, why don't we,
Need a fifth member?
Yeah, right?
Karen, why don't we do a song with the kazoos in it?
Oh.
we would do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know the band. Not only did we get cool shirts and
Oh, I know.
we got coffee. Kofefe, yeah. We also have kazoos and coffee.
Kazoos
canned
and coffee.
shirts.
Everybody should be able to play a kazoo. You know,
For sure.
Yeah.
everybody should be able to make music. So if you can't play an instrument, you can definitely play a kazoo.
Yep.
If you can hum, you can play a kazoo.
Yes, you can.
I can kazoo. Can you?
Do you want to do another song?
I'm a lady.
Oh my God. Do you want?
Would you like us to?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do one that features the kazoos.
Awesome.
Oh, I love this. All right, kids, get your kazoos ready.
That's right.
That's right.
We did go through. How many kazoos have we gone through now?
So many.
A kazoo?
Approximately 500.
Kazoos.
I order boxes of kazoos and then hand them out to everybody at gigs.
Wow.
Yeah, well, like
Just-
I've been to
it's
gigs where
fun.
like bands will have like random little egg shakers and stuff like that for anyone to pick up, and yeah, so you guys do the kazoos.
Yeah,
We did-
but we give them to people because
Yeah.
we don't want
We don't want those back.
people's spit back.
Oh,
COVID has people a little scarred.
And also, if you do have a kazoo and it's not working properly, I do have a kazoo repair shop. Just message me on Facebook.
No way.
that's awesome.
I gotcha.
That's awesome.
Real quick, just because the input on the guitar is still like slipping in and out.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and get that orange mic swung over, just so that it can kind of
pick up,
It can pick up the guitar just
Oh,
in case.
gotcha, okay.
Cool.
And then I can just make it better.
Is that out of the way?
Yeah.
What do you guys?
Lady Madonna with the kazoos.
Ah.
Remember, we didn't want to do Hotel because that's like a really long song.
All right, let's lady.
Oh, but I am so totally picturing Hotel now and
I know,
with
right?
kazoo.
You ready?
Oh, we're ready.
Sure.
Ready?
Do it.
1, 2. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Lady Madonna, children at your feet, wonder how you manage to make ends meet. Who finds the money when you pay the rent? Did you think that money was heaven sent? Friday night arrives without a suitcase. your stockings needed mending. See how they run, Lady Madonna, children at your feet. Wonder how you manage to make it be.
Oh, that was so much fun.
Lady Madonna, you are gorgeous. Wow, that was awesome. That was so
glad
cool.
you guys liked it.
Yeah.
Most people don't take kazoos seriously, but like
Oh.
it works
They're heart attacks
so
for us.
well.
Straight up.
Yeah.
It works so well.
It really does.
Oh, that was great. That was
Yeah.
great.
That was so much fun.
I'm a kazoo head now.
That's right.
That's awesome.
You bring it in your car with you. You know,
Yeah.
you get stuck in
yeah.
a traffic jam. You just start
Like,
whistling at people.
You mother. And furthermore,
I don't know.
Look at you and be like, I'm staying away from that guy.
yeah, you crazy.
Straight up crazy. Sorry.
This guy just looks like a pissed off duck over here. or what is it when the old cartoons when somebody's on the phone and it's just you can't.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah, on the phone.
That's awesome. And look at me. You got me playing the kazoo, and that's something that I don't usually do, is play the kazoo, which is awesome.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
On your,
Thank you.
On your
On my kazoo venture.
Start of your massive adventure.
That's right.
Start
You know
of
what?
your career,
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to be like the next Kenny G of kazoos. That's
my
That's
God.
what's going to happen. My hair's going to grow out. I'm going to get. I won't need a perm because it'll just be natural.
Oh my god.
That would be hilarious.
I'm like, and
would be
tonight will
so
be
funny.
Chris on the kazoo.
But you'd have.
Oh, you gotta do, like, Careless Whisper.
Like
Oh.
dead on.
Yeah.
Like dead on. You
Yeah,
know,
right.
and then like really,
Just be like,
so great.
just really serious, really into it. Have this deadpan like poster board with me holding the kazoo.
with that in your background.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, right.
I'm picturing
Not
like
you, Tim, in the background.
oh wait, yeah, hold on. That background right there. I'm just
Oh,
picturing
yeah.
like Careless Whisper.
Yeah. Wait, lead me into Careless Whisper. That's right. Venues book us.
With that background that's behind Tim going on.
Turn around. Okay.
What is happening
Dang, I was
here?
fucking the chords of Careless Whisper, you guys.
Yeah.
Right. We're adding this onto the playlist.
I always think about you belong to the city.
Oh, I love that song.
You know, like that's a little bit in my
yeah.
brain. We might do
Oh
that.
my god.
When's the
Okay.
last
Yeah.
time you heard that?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Seriously. See, that's what I love about what you guys are doing. Like you just make. I mean, these songs are great. We have them embedded in our brains. But you guys just make them so much more
Broadening
fun.
the horizons here.
Yeah. So speaking of broadening,
Whoa. Where are we going?
Loosen those belts, boys. Don't loosen them.
What is happening here?
But if
I
you
ain't wearing one.
yeah, well, there you go. See. But no, if you guys could, now going way back about talking about venues and playing at these all these awesome places. But if you guys could pick your own venue, if you had a dream venue, what would that dream venue be?
And we can make this an individual question
Yeah,
too for
yeah.
everyone.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we can go around the room.
Yeah.
I would love to play at the Green River Fest.
Where's that?
Oh, I heard of that place.
That's in Greenfield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Local.
Yeah.
Yep. They used to do the hot air balloons there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Greenfields.
Yeah, and Demon's Beans is actually a sponsor of it.
Oh,
Shameless plug.
But you have
But we have to get better.
yeah.
not that, but also originals. Like you need at least
Yeah.
like
Yeah, you gotta mix it up, right?
Yeah.
we have.
Yep.
We're gonna play some more originals. Baby steps.
Yep.
Baby steps.
That's right.
Yep.
So you want to play the Green River Fest?
Yeah, I would love to. I want to play
Alright.
in front of a huge crowd.
Well, I believe you can.
Nah. Right, see?
That's not
Our name is just so positive.
It really is.
You can do it.
Yeah, right.
Yes, we can.
And woo.
I would like to play in front of like mentally handicapped, like large crowd.
Oh.
Like,
Yeah, that would be
That
very
would be
cool.
really cool.
or like an elderly, you know what I mean? Like kind of what we do with our music sing-alongs, because the
Yep.
way that they pay attention is just
Oh yeah.
Or when
Yeah.
we play at the VA too for
Yeah.
the veterans.
yeah,
They
like
just-
that kind of thing. Just I mean, I've played bars, I played, you know, and
Right.
that's great and everything.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but the way that those certain
They
people
respond.
listen,
Right.
it's not listening, it's something else. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Music
Like, you
is
can see
healing
it.
and it's
You can see
magical,
it.
and when
It
you can
is.
see somebody receiving that and it actually affecting them, it in turn comes around and
Especially if
affects
they're
you.
non-vocal normally,
Mm-hmm.
or if, you know, they can't move their arm and they're actually like, you know what I mean? Like that to me,
Yeah.
like after seeing that, bars are just kind of like,
You know,
Cool.
you mentioned that.
you know, we don't drink really. None of us drink, so it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know,
You mentioned that because I've been to a couple of venues where the social workers will bring out their clients to these music events, and everybody's just kind of like doing their own thing, but these guys are like rocking it, jamming it, they're dancing, they're fully invested.
some of them really
Yeah.
love music. You know,
They really do.
We did Terrapin Fest a long time ago, and we have been doing the music sing along for years.
Yeah.
And they actually brought some of the clients to Terrapin Fest. So it was quite the sight
Oh,
seeing
that's awesome.
like a bunch of hippies in tie-dye like trying to pick up a wheelchair and get
Oh
it
my God.
Oh my god!
you know, like straight up.
That was really neat.
That
was
is
a-
Yeah, we helped them up on the stage.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
that's so cool.
So
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
those are the most rewarding gigs for us.
Like I would need
Yeah.
something like that where I can actually be like, we're really affecting their
yeah.
yeah.
their system.
It's like a
You
great-
know, like
yeah.
Right.
what about
That's
you,
the best
Stevie?
day, right?
Stevie, what do you?
Where would
My
be your-
ultimate place to play?
Yeah.
Oh, Gillette Stadium in front of a
Oh.
packed stadium.
So
Thousands.
Nikki's gonna kill me.
Shoot for the
Oh,
star.
here we go. I already know where this is leading.
I saw Metallica there.
Once upon a time, there was a Metallica show at Gillette Stadium.
Yeah,
and,
I saw them twice. It's a great venue. I mean,
It
like
is.
it really. And then with all the electronics they throw up there, all the lighting, all the special effects, like it's a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to open up for, like maybe Eddie Money or someone crazy like that.
Yeah.
I don't. We don't have to be headliners. Just open up.
Just
with
open
someone
up.
huge.
Oh yeah,
Well, if Taylor Swift can do it, you can too, Stevie.
right.
You know what?
Can
That's
too.
Funny
Can
you
do.
say
Yes,
Taylor
you
Swift
can.
because we would be right up her alley as an opening act.
Oh yeah, you would.
Hell yeah.
Definitely would be.
Really?
You'd be up there
Oh,
shaking.
Like-
absolutely right up her alley.
You'd be up there
I was
shaking your.
thinking more Jimmy Buffett. Like,
Oh, I know where you're headed with this.
Yeah, you'd be up there shaking your cans off. Hey-oh.
that's
Be twerking our cans.
Yes. Shake it up, shake it up.
shake it up. What about you, Tim?
Yeah, what do you got, Tim?
I was thinking it'd be great to do like an ocean gig, a little
Oh.
clam bake with some corn on the cob and a
Yeah.
beer out on the beach.
You know, there's a place, I was just there not that long ago in Rhode Island. It's like in South Kingstown, Rhode Island, called Ocean Mist.
I've been there.
You've been there?
Ah.
Been there.
Oh,
Yes. the
so
place
you
is
know,
awesome.
yeah, and it's right on the water.
Yes, it's got that big pier that goes out.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Bring
guys
your
should
booze
look
right
into
out there,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Make Tim's dream a reality here, right
Yeah,
on the
right?
ocean. It's
Yep.
it literally goes underneath the deck, the outdoor deck
Yes,
there.
it does.
Yeah.
I actually went there with Dennis and
Seafood,
Polly.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Another great venue, I think, too, for you guys would be the Hampton Beach Hat Shell.
Oh, my mom was
yeah.
like, you gotta get up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was a
Hampton
kid, I got
Beach.
to play at Hampton
Right.
Beach, but we were just a nobody band.
There's even that stage too in Salisbury, right by
Oh, yeah.
Tripoli Pizza.
That's a great one, too.
Yeah.
That's a great one. Yeah.
I feel like that's very achievable.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
yeah.
Come on, New England, hook these guys up. You know you
Right
can.
in there.
Well, we usually like I don't ever call places for like we you
Yeah,
know what I mean, like
right.
we don't. I'm never like, hey, can we? It's always people kind of.
They find about
That's
you.
and it's been
Yeah.
kind of a neat
Yeah.
experiment actually.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, because it's like we're just gonna blow it the way wherever we go.
Wherever we go.
Wherever the wind takes you.
us.
Yeah, that's what's happening here too in this show.
Yeah.
The music is deciding where we play. We
Yeah.
I
pretty
like that.
much.
I like that too.
I like
You
that
know,
kind of
and
vibe.
the one thing about our band, and we haven't brought this up yet,
Yeah.
a lot of times we'll take a request on the fly.
I know, I love that.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's sometimes it's a train wreck and it's funny as hell, but sometimes but what's even more funny, sometimes we just nail it out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's a song that no one's ever
Right.
played in the band, but somehow or another we find the right notes and just play the song right. And I don't know how it happens,
Yeah.
but it does.
We should do that. We should do
That's
that.
pretty much what we're known for, actually.
Bad
we
fish,
sh-
sublime.
we should do that right now.
That's what I just said.
Bad
Bad
fish?
fish.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's
All right.
And it doesn't have to be the whole thing. We'll just go as far as we can go. See what happens.
Wait, did I just open up a can of worms?
A can
There you
of
go.
worms.
This
So this is a reggae tune.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. You got the beach vibe for me now. So
Play it.
We need some bass. The line is Jules speaking through Hey. Just roll on stuff to you. Ready? When you grab a hold of me, tell me that I'll never be set free. Well, I'm a parasite. Creep and crawl, I step into the night. 2 pints of booze. Tell me, are you a bad fish too? Are you a bad fish too? Ain't got no morals, man. I hope this night will never end. Lord knows I'm weak. Won't somebody get me off of this
Okay.
nailed it.
This is. I'm
like a little faster though, honestly.
I'm like monkey dance, and that's what you guys do.
Yeah. Yes,
No,
yes.
that's awesome.
If we've heard the song, we will try it. I mean, I've done Crazy Train.
I've heard it on the radio.
I've done Crazy Train.
Done Crazy Train.
We've done some
Yeah,
crazy
Oh,
songs
crazy
on the
song.
fly.
Yeah.
If you look on our Facebook,
Yep.
you will see all sorts of different genres. And as
Sure.
I was telling the new person,
The crew.
yeah, the crew,
The
Nikki Crew.
I said, play all genres. Don't just stick to one. I was in a
Yeah.
death metal band in my 20s playing bass.
Oh,
so I can
awesome.
play that fast stuff.
Yeah.
Sure.
But it was so boring. You know, like
Right.
straight up.
Speaking
Don't
of
kill
all
me,
genres,
whoever's other bands that are listening to this that are heavy. But as a bass player,
Yeah.
you're riding the E string most of the time and just throwing scales in. So we like try to play different instruments. We like to harmonize.
Oh,
we
yeah.
play all different genres. Honestly, the hardest stuff, in my opinion, to play is Elton John and Billy Joel because they're piano tunes.
Oh, yeah.
And they're really master songwriters.
They really
so
are.
there's crazy changes
Yeah.
but
Town and dancer.
yeah, like listen to your mom's music and try to play it.
Honestly,
Yeah,
That's my
right?
advice.
the first time
Right.
first time I ever heard you guys, you were playing the Sunflower Festival at the Red Apple Farm.
Oh, yeah, I
was
remember that.
yeah, I was taking pictures in the field for Chris over here.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I heard you guys were warming up. You were in the cider area stage, and you were playing Brown Eyed Girl, and just listening to you guys warm up.
Yeah.
You came up
She
here like,
reminded me.
You gotta play that, and then you came to
Yeah.
the Brewfest or something at the Red Apple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it was one of the sound bites, and
Yes. Oh,
yes,
you were like,
yes.
"One more song," and I'm like, "Brown Eyed Girl," because that like
Yeah.
always sticks out in my brain now. Listening to you guys play that,
Oh, thank
yeah.
Oh,
Would you like to hear it?
I think so. So we are nearing the end,
Oh, we
But
gotta
that's
do
a
an original.
great way.
but
Gotta do an original.
Yeah, I got to do an original. That's fine.
Definitely have to do an original.
I know
But-
Brown Eyed Girl is on YouTube.
Sure is.
Yeah, so everybody out there, look up the Can Collectors on YouTube, and Brown Eyed Girl is on there.
but we can. You know what? We can change it up, right?
What?
We can change.
What are you doing?
We can change. We can do this dance. So what we'll do, all right, is we'll go ahead and let the audience know where to find you on the socials, and then we'll have you. You know, I think we can
What? Take care of all the housekeeping and then lead out
Yeah,
with the song.
I think we can do two songs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you guys are,
Originals.
yeah,
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
Came,
Always look.
came to the pillow.
So you can find YouTube on I mean Brown Eyed Girl on YouTube, but
Yeah.
we have to do Always Look on the Bright Side.
Yeah, we
Oh,
that has to
yeah.
happen.
And
Sure, of course.
we
Yeah.
like to leave people with that.
Okay.
Oh, I
So
love
can we
that.
do an original and then Always Look?
You got it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which original do you guys want to do? Do you want to do the?
Yeah, let's
New
do the
one?
new one.
New one.
Ooh, we
Yep.
have a new one.
So-
I think we should do the other
We
one.
mentioned.
No,
I think
let's
no.
we should do the other one.
Okay.
We're gonna do
Okay.
the other one. Yeah. Sorry.
All that
Yes.
work I did. She does it to me all the time. No, seriously, I'll sit there and I'll spend a whole
This
week
is
and
what
a
I
half
hear
on
right
a
now.
song.
She's just making me a
And
better
then-
musician.
Yeah, it's right.
Won't play it. But I
Oh.
tell her at the end of every gig the same thing. I love you, Carolyn.
He does. And
Yeah.
I love you too, Stevie.
And you gotta leave the audience wanting for more. You know, if you want to hear that new song, you gotta go out and see these guys.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Little teaser.
You want to hear Brown Eyed Girl? You gotta go out there and see these guys. Right?
Yeah, just toss it up in the request.
Right. We'll go ahead and swing that orange mic over again just in case. La, la, la. Oh, it's okay.
Breaking your TV.
You know, it's one of those Walmart specials. So I think I paid like $50 for it. It was a Black Friday.
And you know what's funny about it? It's about what it's worth.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
What's that?
I said it'd be really Keith Moon of him to attack the TV.
All right.
All right.
This song is called "100 Reasons Why."
Wait, are we gonna do the songs first, or are you gonna do?
Yeah, we want
sorry.
to take care of the housekeeping first, right?
Oh, sure. Okay. I did go that way, didn't I? Guys, again, like I was saying before, make sure that you guys are checking these guys out. First off, you can find them on Facebook at The Can Collectors, as you see spelt on the TV out there. Of course, we'll also link them their page on our post when this drops in March. So
Well, they're hearing it now in March.
they're hearing it now, in March, which is now.
Yeah.
Because that's how time works.
You're in now.
Gosh, I hope the weather is
He does it
awesome right
just
now.
then.
Yeah.
Oh, now.
Yeah, right. I know. I'm like,
Patrick's Day, everybody.
and yeah, guys, and make sure you go out and see them if you're in the northern Central Mass area. You know, you'll see all their posts for all their gigs they have coming up. So this summer, so make sure you go out there and see them. And without further delay, let's see what they can do.
This song's called "100 Reasons Why," aka the laundry song. You ready, Tim? You ready, Julie? You
Ready.
Stevie? 1, 2, 3, 4. I spend the day your side. And in my dreams, in you I can confide. You're my place to hide, place to hide. Well, I can give you 100 reasons why. If life's a dance, then please take my rain or shine. 'Cause all my hopes, they live within your eyes. My place to hide, place to hide. I can give you 100 reasons why. Life is a dance, and I long to be by your side. Back in your arms is where I wanna hide. All of my dreams, in you I can confide. 'Cause my hopes, they live in your eyes. You give my life melody and the madness. All the time. 'Cause life's a dance when love is in your eyes. My place to hide, place to hide. Well, I can give you 100 reasons why. Now, life is a dance, and I long to be by your side. Back in your arms is where I wanna hide. All of my dreams, in you I can confide. 'Cause my hopes, they live in your eyes.
That was awesome.
My headphones fell off in the middle of. I hit the wrong note, but I don't really care.
Change the thing. It sounded perfect.
Yeah,
Well, I
it
actually
sounded
hit a
perfect.
wrong chord, but it's okay.
What?
Yeah.
You're fired.
Yeah.
We're looking for.
You're canned.
You're canned. That's right. You were right on top of that today, Chris.
You know. What's
Yeah.
I don't think I've been
great.
so canned in my life.
Nice.
All right.
So that song actually came about in an hour.
Wow.
Tim and I were supposed to be doing laundry, and we were just like, let's just write a song instead.
Yeah, I love it.
That's
Thank
it.
you.
Obey the
Yeah.
news.
I wish that would happen again.
Right? Yeah, right?
I've skipped laundry many of times, and it's just not happening.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So, what was the other song you wanted to end
Yeah, I gotta
on?
rip out this last.
Oh, yes.
We end every single gig without fail with this song because the message is true and dear to our heart, and
Aw.
grab your kazoos and play along with it.
Awesome.
You know what they say, the musical chairs of Massachusetts. Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. For the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing when you're feeling in the dumps. Don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. That's the thing. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. For death is quite absurd and does the final word. You must always face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your sin. Give the audience a grin. Enjoy it, it's your last chance anyhow. Anyhow. So always look on the bright side of death. Just before you draw your terminal breath. For life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true. You'll see it's all a show. Keep them laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. It's on you, and always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. Always look on the bright side. Can Collector signing out.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a great way to end.
Yes, I do.
100%.
I do. That's great.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye. Goodbye.